Hey everyone, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new here, welcome to the channel. So I wanted to hop on really quickly because I told you guys once we knew what happened in court today, I would hop on and let you guys know. This will be a quick one. I won't really have time to kind of stick around and talk about it. And to be honest with you guys, I'm tired of talking about Jenelle. I know this is wild to say, and I feel like we're going to have more tomorrow and probably Friday. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's just going to be like a whole week of like crazy stuff happening within Janelle's life. And I'm gonna keep bringing it to you guys. I will keep bringing it to you guys. But we're gonna do a quick one. I have to leave and take my son to get my last son to get his costume. We got costumes for everybody else. He's the only one that's left, and he knows what he wants, and we got to run and go get it. Anyways, court is over concerning. It's not over. It's over for today concerning Jace and his situation with his grandmother Barbara and his mom Jenelle. So it let out. I want to say it let out around like, I guess what would be like almost 5 o'clock their time. So I'm going to give you guys a quick update as to what happened. So here's the Sun. They were the first to report on what actually happened in court today. This is Jenelle coming out of court with Inslee's sweater over her face. This is Barbara coming out of court. So essentially what happened is this was just a check-in to check on Jace and see how he is doing since being placed back with his grandmother Barbara. And the judge heard how he was doing. And essentially, Jace is doing good with Barbara. He is enrolled back into school. Mind you, the school that he was going to, the charter school that he was going to while living with his mother, Jenelle, he had actually gotten expelled from that school for a while. We don't know. But what we do know is since moving back in with Barbara, he is back in school. And he seems to be doing fine. So let's go over this really quickly. And yeah. All right, the Sun can exclusively reveal that after a hearing on Wednesday, a judge has decided that Jace will remain with Barbara for the time being. This is her. This is Barb. And there is Barb and Jace in the getaway car. A court source says that Barbara and Jace arrived at court before 2 p.m. Before the 2 p.m. hearing in North Carolina today, Wednesday, and Jenelle arrived 10 minutes late. This was a quick hearing. The judge just wanted to make sure everything was going smoothly for Jace while, back at Barbara's house. The judge heard that Jace is enrolled in school. Everything is going well. So things will continue as they have been, and he will remain with Barbara for now. In photos after the hearing, Jenelle is seen covering her face with a smiley face sweater that belongs to Inslee, while Barbara and Jace head back to the car, presumably to go home for the evening. Earlier on Wednesday, the Sun exclusively reported that there has been a warrant issued for David following allegations that he attacked Jace. Then the Sun quoted the court clerk. I don't see anything that has been served, but there is a warrant out for his arrest. I've seen a lot of there's a warrant. No, there's a criminal summons. There's a warrant. No, there's a criminal summons. And the Ashley is somebody that I trust wholeheartedly. And the Ashley did put on Twitter today, I have not heard that there's a warrant. I've heard there could potentially be a criminal summons. So I'm starting to think that maybe there is a criminal summons and the Sun may have gotten it confused. A warrant is basically where you will be arrested, pay a bond to get out of jail. A criminal summons is where you go in, sign a form to agree to go back to court for the charge. Okay. Now we know about the alleged assault and all of that. But real quick, the Ashley Realities Roundup posted that Jenelle was 10 minutes late for court. She took a side door, and on the way in, she flipped the bird to the cameras and yelled, "Thanks for respecting my privacy," or something like that. Now, before Jenelle went into the hearing today, she did a little Instagram post or like a little TikTok post. And a lot of people was kind of joking, like, "Wow, Jenelle, you made sure you got that TikTok out before you went to court, which were you late for court to get that TikTok out? Like, really?" And it did kind of seem like that could have been the case. She literally posted a TikTok like right before she went to court, and she was 10 minutes late. And then right after court, she posted another TikTok that is kind of a lengthy TikTok that I have thoughts on. So in the TikTok, she says that if you see pictures of me on TMZ and everything with Inslee's sweater over my head, yes, I'm going to take my lawyer's advice and I'm going to protect myself. Yes, I have the sweater over my head, but you guys should have seen the court, the parking lot. You guys should have seen it. She literally said that it was like a Britney moment. She said she was bombarded with paparazzi. It was like a Britney moment that the paparazzi was right outside the door. She's like, they were posted right outside the door. It was like a Britney moment. Girl, no, they weren't. Every photo of you at the thing is not right in your face. Like this is like a zoomed in photo. That is a zoomed in photo. The Ashley's photo is like a hot minute away from you. So I have not seen any photos come out of her, like of them right at the door, of them right in her face, or nothing like that. Yeah, respect my privacy. I'll go to social media real quick. I mean, she posted before court and after court. I mean, but I guess maybe she wants to be the one to tell the information and okay, whatever. She also said that it was continued, which I guess technically, sure, you can say that it was continued. The judge did ultimately rule that he will continue to stay with Barbara and that they'll check back at a later date to make sure he's doing okay. Which I appreciate the judge for doing that. Like, I appreciate the judge not just throwing him off, in a foster care. I appreciate the judge checking in. Like, he has been 2 weeks with Barbara and they've done a check-in, which I think that's a good amount of time to do check-ins. Like 2 weeks, and maybe we'll do another 2 weeks. And I think that's a great idea. She then brags about her makeup. She's then like, but I look good. My makeup looked good. And I'm like, are we literally like, am I in La La Land right now? Girlfriend, 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 let me tell you about your life while you're worried about your makeup. Okay. You literally lost custody of your child. He ran away. He accused your husband of assaulting him. It's allegedly on video camera. The whole world is against you almost. And the boy that you fought so hard for to get back, you have lost him. He is back with your mom. Information is coming out that paints you as not a good person at all. You show up to court late, you're flipping people off, and you're literally talking about your makeup and how good your makeup looks. Like, I'm like, if I lost custody of my child, the last thing that I would be worried about is my makeup at all. Hold on just a second. I'll be right out. That would be the very last thing that I would be concerned about is my makeup. Honestly, my makeup would probably look crazy because I probably would have left court crying to know that I didn't get my son back. But no, she's like, I've got to work, you guys. So yeah, I'm going to be working and look at my makeup, look at my makeup. And I'm like disgusted by that. I'm not even going to play. Like, I am disgusted over the fact that you jump on a TikTok right after you find out that you are not getting your child back, right after you find out that your husband has been charged, right after you find out that he was texting his wife, his ex-wife last year when you guys were having problems, right after you find out that there has either been a warrant or a criminal summons made out for him, and you're worried about your makeup and you're acting like everything is hunky-dory. What the delusion is like, wow, wow, wow. She then says that if anything gets leaked, she's like, oh, and if anything gets leaked, Columbus County, I'm gonna subpoena everyone's records. Like, girl, you just can't subpoena records. You just like, hi, I'm Jenelle Eason, and Judge, I'm gonna subpoena records. I need yours too, by the way. The CPS worker is this. These are the CPS workers that could potentially be leaking information. So I need their cell phone records. I need their Snapchat records. I need their Facebook records. I need it all, Judge. You can't just summons records. Are you the queen? Who does she think she is? I mean, I guess you could, go to your attorney and your attorney could look at it and really say whether or not he thinks something's being leaked. But here's the thing, even if it is, that kind of is what happens. Like, I don't really think that Barbara would be putting anything out, but guess what? Maybe your lawyer's telling his wife. Maybe your lawyer, he has kids and they're overhearing him. Maybe you're telling David and David's telling his ex-wife. I'm just kidding. Maybe you're telling David and David's telling his BFF. What's his name? Jay? Maybe Marissa's talking to friends. I ain't gonna put that on Marissa. I'm just playing. Maybe Barbara's telling her good friend, and her good friend told her good friend. Maybe it's not purposely being leaked, but people are just talking, and then the right one's getting it and selling it to the son of the Ashley. I don't know. Either way, what we do know is the Ashley has pulled court records. The Ashley has pulled court records from when you tried to get a restraining order on your mom, and in those records, you talked about a lot. You talked about a lot. You talked about a lot of stuff. I gotta go. My son just opened the car door. But you guys, I'm gonna keep y'all up to date. I apologize for having to run. My son opened the car door. If anything else pops off, we'll handle it in the morning. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but oh my goodness. I love you guys. Subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see y'all in the morning. Goodness gracious. Bye, guys.